Welcome back. I am so excited that you guys are back on my channel and welcome. I'd love to hear down below a little bit about you guys, what you want to see, what you want to learn from me, all of those amazing things, because I want to create content that is useful for you guys. If you don't know me, I am a nutrition coach. I live in Colorado with my two babies and my amazing husband, which you will see a cameo of him popping in throughout videos. He absolutely loves it. We own a gym here in Colorado and I'm a nutrition coach. We own an app as well as do his follow along workouts, weekly check-ins, hundreds of healthy recipes, which we're gonna get into that, and literally so much more amazing community. So follow along. I'd love to have you guys, but I'm gonna show you guys some quick, simple, easy 4 recipes that are packed with protein. Takes literally under 5 minutes to have, and I've been literally obsessed with them. They are like a hyper fixation meal for me. I have them weekly, if not daily. And so they're super simple, easy, and it helps me hit my protein goal. If you are working on any type of journey, any type of goal, like fat loss, weight loss, health and wellness, just longevity in life, protein is crucial. It determines what we look like, creates a strong tone, lean, desired look. So if you want to change your physique in any way possible, this is one of the reasons why I coach so much on not just focusing on calories, because calories determine if we're in a surplus, gaining, if we are maintaining or losing on that scale, but protein determines what we look like. And if you actually want to physically change your physique, focusing on protein is going to be crucial. It's also the most satiating macronutrient. So if you find that you're eating a meal and then, 30 minutes to an hour later, you find that you're hungry again, and that's what's putting you into a surplus, it could be that we just didn't have enough protein. So if you are working on any type of journey, specifically like a calorie deficit, and you find that you are hungry all the time, well, it could be that we just need to evenly space out your protein, or you're not getting enough protein. Plus, it's going to help with overall muscle building. It's the building block to everything in our body. So that also goes into longevity. Like, if you find that your hair is breaking, or your nails are really weak, or bones, tendons, ligaments, all of that can be from protein. And then it's also going to help our metabolism. Honestly, 2 people who are sitting side by side, if one has more lean muscle mass coming from protein and resistance training, they naturally burn more calories throughout their day just by going day to day about their lives without even having to put the extra focus in. So if you want an easier future and goals that are more attainable and maintainable, then hitting your protein and resistance training is ultimately the key to success, guys. So 4 easy recipes that I'm going to show you guys. These are all inside of our Team BGF app. There are hundreds of them that are family friendly and tested by picky toddlers. All right, number 1, I do this almost every single morning because it is hands down my favorite way to start my day. So if you are a coffee drinker, generally, especially if you are a Starbucks or Dazbog, or I think Dazbog's actually Colorado based, but what are some other ones? Dunkin'.
No, you're picking all the stupid ones. What's the blue one?
We clearly don't go out and get coffee very often because this is so freaking good. So if you are a coffee lover, this is the way to go. You're also gonna hear Brady. But start with your coffee, any coffee. Brandon made this one. What kind of
Black
coffee
Rifle.
does he? We love the Black Rifle. Is this the cookies and cream one?
No, that's just the regular AK.
Anyways, choose your coffee. I love doing decaf personally, but you're just gonna fill that up. Add a splash of milk, let it cool down a little bit, and guys, you're gonna need a frother. We're using 1 scoop of the caramel latte protein, which is chef's kiss, is ultimately making a caramel macchiato. But also some of my other favorite combos are the vanilla ice cream or the cinnamon cookie batter. Those are hands down the 3 top favorites. You're gonna add 1 scoop of that and then 1 scoop of collagen. If you do make this using different type of protein, it can come out clumpy. So you just wanna make sure that it's high quality, low temperature processed, because that makes it come out smooth, delicious, creamy, not clumpy. And then the collagen, the reason we add that, and guys, 1, I'm going through postpartum hair loss. Brandon's going through old age hair loss.
Wow!
I'm just kidding. But
You're not.
but the collagen helps with skin elasticity, helps reduce wrinkles, it helps reduce cellulite, helps with like bones, tendons, ligaments. I love this one specifically, and why we choose this one is because of the Dermavol, which helps with those types of things like that skin elasticity. I took it all through pregnancy, all through postpartum to help that ultimately. So make sure that your collagen has all 5 sources, because that's where you get all the benefits of it. So ultimately, hands down, so easy, so simple, so delicious, and it comes out so creamy. I wish you guys could see it, but no touch. No touch.
Is that mama?
Mama. Mama.
Okay, number 2, you're gonna need a few things for this recipe. You're gonna need an Oikos Greek yogurt. I always use Oikos because it's packed with protein over just a regular yogurt. You're gonna need some reduced fat Philadelphia cream cheese. You're going to need some Jell-O cheesecake, sugar-free, just a little bit of it. Not super necessary if you don't have this, but I always like to add just a touch of that. Not that. And then I always get these little small single serving mini pie crust that are graham crackers. They're only 100 calories for the entire thing, and they're just so fun and cute, and they make little desserts so freaking good. And then any fruit of choice. So I use raspberries, but you could also use like chocolate. You could use peanut butter, you could use strawberries, you could use cherries, you could use blueberries. You could literally do anything with this. Small bowl and tablespoon. So these, look how cute these little pie crusts are. So what you're gonna do is a tablespoon of this reduced fat cream cheese. And then we're also going to do 2 tablespoons. Let me grab. Okay, so a tablespoon of this reduced fat cream cheese, some of this Greek yogurt, shake it on up, two tablespoons here. Okay, I'm making a mess now. Just a shake of this reduced fat cream cheese, guys. This only takes like a minute to mix up too, which is also one of my favorite things, because if I'm a bad planner but still need a little sweet tooth, this adds it in. You're gonna mix that up. Mix it up really well. Make sure there's no clumps in it. We are making, obviously, maybe it wasn't obvious, we are making a high protein single serving cheesecake, a raspberry cheesecake this time around. Also going to add in either a half scoop of a choice of vanilla ice cream protein powder, that level 1, or I also like to use the collagen based off of if I've had my scoop or not. Then mix this together. Like I said, that collagen helps with skin elasticity, hair, skin, nails, bones, tendons, ligaments, or utilize our level 1 protein. High quality, low temperature process. If you're someone who has had protein and you're like, wow, this is absolutely terrible, it's most likely that it's crappy protein. So then we're gonna add this into our little mini pie crust. Spread it around. This should be exactly enough for 1 serving. You should get all of it, all that protein. And then you can take these raspberries and literally just place them on top, or you could have mixed them in too. I like doing that, but sometimes I like just kind of mushing them and putting them on top and making it like a pretty garnish. So again, totally your choice on how you want to do it. And then generally I place these in the freezer for like an hour maybe. I kind of just like to like squish them on top, to be honest. These are washed and all the things, but you can mix it in. And voila. Number 3, another Oikos Greek yogurt, 20 grams of protein in this. And literally we are just going to add it into a small bowl. This one is one of my favorites. It's like, takes me back to my childhood of getting home from school and just diving into the peanut butter jar. You guys know, you already know. Okay, so one of these, 1 scoop of salted peanut butter protein. Again, high quality, low temperature process is the name of the game here. So that way it's not clumpy, grainy, gross, but I get this peanut butter flavor. It's one of my favorites to add into like shakes, smoothies, that type of stuff. But also add it into a Greek yogurt. We're gonna mix this together. And ultimately just creates like a lower calorie peanut butter that's packed with protein, because that is a huge misconception, is that peanut butter is a protein source. It has peanut butter in it and something that I call a secondary protein, which is great to have, you know, like it's great to like add into your macros, especially if you are lower on calories or lower on protein from like meats and protein powders and that type of stuff. Looking for those secondary protein options is great to add in. Like protein pasta is a secondary protein option. Peanut butter is a secondary protein option, because they primarily are, for instance, peanut butter is primarily a fat source, but they do have protein in them. So that helps like increase the protein overall content from the beginning. So we just mix that together, guys. Look how freaking good this is. Cut up an apple, use graham crackers, use Bear Bites, use literally anything that you would mix like peanut butter into, and it tastes so good. And this one took literally 5 seconds. I mean, you guys saw. So good. If you know me and follow any of my other platforms, you probably already know this one. Let's get into it. What you're going to need is a Ninja Creami, of course. And I like to add in almond milk, about 1.5 cups of this. Or you can use your choice of milk. If you want even more protein, you can use Fairlife protein milk. And then 1 scoop of high quality, low temperature processed protein. You guys already know the drill at this point. I am using chocolate marshmallow right now, and it is so freaking good. So I'll add 1 scoop of that in. And then 1 scoop of collagen. You guys already know, but I like adding in the collagen. I used to, and it's totally dependent if I have my protein coffee with collagen in it or not for the day. So if I've already had a scoop of collagen, I don't add this in, but I've been making this and primarily putting it in my Ninja Creamies first and foremost. Then literally that's it. That's all you have to do is mix this up and then pop it in the freezer for 24 hours. If you don't have the extra Ninja Creami containers off of Amazon, just get them. Just get them. I promise you it'll be 100% worth it, because literally then you are setting yourself up for success. Generally, I make these for the entire week, pop them in the freezer so that they're already done, and then I just grab them every single night. So this is one that I am placing in the freezer. 24 hours later, you'll pull it out, at least 24 hours later. You could also do up to 12 hours, but I think it's better when it's been in the freezer longer. It looks like this. We're gonna pull it over to our Ninja Creami. add it into there. Then we need, I should have gotten this ready before I made the video. Do, 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 do. This is what the blade looks like. Lid. We're gonna place it on. And this is going on light ice cream feature. It's the loudest, most obnoxious machine in my entire house, probably that you'll ever own, but it's hands down worth it. Literally at its glory, it has this giant hole in it, and then we're just gonna add in some sugar-free Lily's chocolate chips, or this one is Bake Believe chocolate chips. So just add in, and you can add in any toppings. I just personally prefer these and keep the macros a little bit lower, but fruits, sprinkles, you could literally add anything, and then you're going to hit the button mix-ins. And just like that, I want to eat this so freaking bad right now, but I'm supposed to be saving it for tonight. But just look. That's freaking ice cream that has 40 grams of protein in it. And yes, this is a Menchie's spoon. It's really the only way to eat it, truly, to be honest.